All right, thanks for coming back to the second installment of the episodes of 7 Days to Die in our series of 7-Day Horde Night. This is the vanilla setup for Alpha 20.5. I believe it's called B2. No add-ons, no mods, and just continuing on from our first installment of the game. So we were going to finish off the entry quests, being that it's 16 o'clock. We should probably do that straight away because we don't want it really to be dark in a hurry. So let's go through and find our first trader, which looks like he's 700. Oh, sorry, 700. That would be way too far away. 260 meters in this direction. So here we are in the first one, and our trader's up here. But more importantly, it looks like it's Joel himself. So we'll come back and see you a bit later on. As we come into the place, obviously a good idea to close the doors, depending on whether you're being followed by any horde or not, is to start raiding the place. Let's just flog everything he's got. So here's an old chemistry set. We've got some chrysanthemums in there. We don't really need them, but we'll grab them anyway. Is this a working? Yeah, it's a working vending machine, so we can come back and buy things from there if we need it. Cement mixer here. What's in there? Tell me some cement. No, we've got some oil shale and an old workbench. Oh, spanner. That's a really good start. That's for taking things apart, such as cars. That's what we need at the early stages. These are vending machines. They don't have anything in them at this stage, so I'm not sure what that's about at this stage. I'm not sure if they've implemented them properly. Here's a, what do you call it, a forge? So what's in there? Oh, nice, an anvil. That's a good find as well, because we need the anvil in the actual forge to make items much faster than they are normally. So I think that's pretty much all he's got on the outside of Joel. I've been to Joel quite a number of times. I don't remember seeing too much more than that. Most of it's going to be inside, so let's go raid his shelves. What have we got in here? Bit of plastic. It's still an empty shelf. No. Best part about Joel's, he's got like a little army thing down the back here. We'll go to the arms thing, and we'll some what do you call it? Some armor. Always good to have plenty of armor. We don't have much armor to start with. Can we rip off his cash register? Yeah, we can. A couple of bits and pieces there. Always nice. Do you have any jobs? We'll go with a fetch one straight away. Always good. With the fetch ones, we don't have to worry too much about having to clear out the place. Better to clear the place out when you've got decent armor or also good melee weapons to do so. It's a bit of a struggle otherwise. It's not undoable, not doable, but it's certainly a lot easier to do with a decent melee weapon of some kind, or even just a gun or something like that. I'm not going to wait for a gun. The gun just comes along as we go along. So there we go. We've finished the entry quests for it. Now, importantly, we've got a little crawler down here. We might just make sure everything's been repaired as well. Always keep an eye on these little things down the bottom. Won't be able to, oh, we will be able, because we picked up a repair thing. I was going to say, we normally won't be able to repair that because it takes a repair kit, but we picked up a repair kit, which was nice. So we're just going to get rid of this guy because I've got a feeling he's going to jump on us when we at least expect it. Oh, my accuracy is terrible today. Headshots are more effective than body shots in the game, so bear that in mind. Always try and get your crosshair on his head. Alright, so we've done this one. What we need to do now is say goodbye to this guy. The trader, if I haven't already mentioned, is only open between 6 in the morning and 22 hours of a night time. The game is in 24-hour mode. And what I will say too, open your map up where you're standing and make a marker. Right click on it, save a waypoint, give it a specific icon. I always make it just that one there, and we're going to call that one trader home, because it's near my home. And I'm going to make that capital too, because that doesn't look like good ledger doing that. Alright, so enter. So now I've got a marker. That marker is never there otherwise. Outside of doing the quest for him, you won't see it. So make it a good point to make sure you do mark all the traders that you visit over time of playing the game, because you will lose them, and then you'll sit there looking for them on the map for who knows how long. So always a good idea to do that. So we'll head back home And what we'll do for now, we won't do that quest straight away. What we will do is we will clear out the house we're in. And as I mentioned before, as you can see, under all this clutter of the wreckages and whatever else in the foreground, police, whatever else, you can still see that red and white chimney. So we know where our house is without even having to look at the compass. And what we'll do is when we go over here, because we're still under the age of 6, at least, we're going to sort of commit suicide here, because we're going to go in there and kill as much as we can, but we also want to die because we've got a broken arm still from the last stream. And I'm not going to run through and sit there with an hour's worth of that without having the right bandage to fix it. I think I can use those bandages a bit later on. So we have got a few rooms to break into here, or we can sit back and wait for them to break out of them. This is unlocked, it is. We're going to have a couple of people in here because this is the loot room. Oh, that's not a good way to wake up, is it? Yeah, it's a pity that the wrench hasn't got a better hit power as well. It'd be nice. Alright. So I'll start afresh from episode 2 without having the broken arm and all the other things. And we'll try not to die in our house. Now they've gone back. They generally reset. There we go. We'll get our bag. And we'll compare actually while we're doing it. I didn't even know we had 7.62 ammo. Let's have a look what we've got here. We've got 13.8 damage on the first level wooden club and 16 melee damage with the wrench. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the wrench from now on. And only 6 melee damage with this unit, but that's obviously good for other things. So let's pop that in our hands to see how much better. This should be at least twice as much damage as the last one. Question is how much stamina it takes to use a power shot with one of those. Hopefully about as much. Until we get a decent weapon anyway. We'll continue to use that. Not that it's not a decent weapon, but it's not made for a melee weapon. It's made for undoing things. Alright, so we've got some pipe bombs. We've got some stew, always nice. And we've also got a reflex for the next gun we pick up somewhere. This is a pile of food. Always good to have plenty of food. And these things will come up. You've got Shamway foods. You've got shotgun. All sorts of different ones. I can't remember what the shotgun one was. What's it called? Something shotgun. Anyway, they're crates. You can't loot them. You've got to break them open first to make them cardboard. And then you can loot them. In fact, it's actually quicker with this. So it's got more damage to stationary objects as opposed to enemies. Very nice bit of beer. That gives you quite an interesting stamina regen. Brawling damage goes up by 300%, so you can go crazy with that. And the stun resist is very low. We've got a bit of food, a couple of other bits and pieces there. So these are all empty. They will reset in 7 days' time because that's where we set it. As I mentioned before, you can pick up things to scrap for what they're worth. We'll just loot what we can. Not sure what you use the goggles for. What do they use? Loot bonuses. Oh, nice. I might put them on. Let's wear those. And you'll notice that I smashed the pictures. Behind the pictures sometimes there's safes. And in the safes some pretty nice stuff sometimes. So let's go through the rest of the house and see what we can get. Anything that you find around the place that actually has got an inventory you can use as well. So realistically, if we wanted to, we could actually just use this to pop things in. Or even the fridge. So we can pop all of our stuff in the fridge. Providing no one destroys it, which is going to happen. If it destroys it, we'll drop a bag. If it drops the bags, you've got so many seconds to pick that up. Or minutes, I think. Otherwise, you won't have the items that have dropped down. We still haven't put that armor on too. We might do that real quickly. Put the eggs in the fridge. In fact, I might put most of the things in the fridge I ain't going to be using. Just for now. Just so I can lighten my load and go through. I'm going to scrap that. So highlight it, press the scrap, or just press S. That's given us a heap of leather. Can't use shotgun ammo, we don't have a shotgun or any other ammo really. We'll put the pine cones away. And the rest of that stuff. The wheel we won't use. Actually, we might need that, so I'm not going to keep that. That put down here. So when it fills up, anywhere that you're open to, it pops it down on the taskbar, which can be a little bit off-putting, but that's just how it is. So we're going to pop some more stuff away. I'm going to put it in there, I reckon. We're going to put some more stuff in there. We'll put the goggles. Actually, we're wearing the goggles, aren't we? Oh, we've got a couple of different goggles. So that one's for... They're the same? Okay, cool. Alright, that's alright. We'll pop them away. I thought I'd put them in my inventory and not put them away for a minute. Put that away. We don't need that either. We'll keep the drinks on us. We'll keep that there. We don't need the glue, but we'll keep it on us anyway because we don't really have a box quite yet. We're just using the stuff around the place. Alright. Let's go have a look through these cupboards here too. Usually there's cupboards you can go through. I'll probably destroy all of this in later episodes. I'll be using this whole area here for a kill station, or an area for them to come in to die as a fallback. So that's a good start. Hey, I swung first. Ah, I don't have a broken limb. Time to die again, I think. Alright, let's go get that bag back again. So we can see how we go the second time around. We should be able to... Actually, there's a surprise shot too with the bow. It's pretty much a one-hit kill sometimes. So I should have done that first before last time. That time I got him. Get things in the way like that, it really becomes annoying because it's harder to hit them. The head's all over the place. Alright. Get rid of that ball. Don't like the way she's looking at me. Take that plant. Anything else we can loot? Might get this out of the way because I think this is just going to be in the way. And we'll get some cardboard out or some paper. Along with that sack truck. That could be just annoying to run around the corner and run into that and get hit in the back of the head. That'll give us some metal. Always need plenty of metal. Alright. See how we go in here. See if there's anything in the toilet, shall we? Can we chuck a pistol in there? No, just some water. This one, what's the janitor got us? A bit of acid? No, something we don't really need until we start gardening. A toilet. Paper. And a bit more paper. Kitchen. I was going to say, there's got to be someone in here. Oh, kitchen pot, beautiful, straight away. That could be complemented by having a grill. That would be awesome if we can get a grill early. Some food, how are we going for food? No, we're doing pretty good, we're not that hungry yet. Bones and stuff like this lying around will give you nitrate. Nitrate's good for making things like painkillers and such. Alright, so we're at 22 now, so all the zombies outside are going to run. They're going to be on steroids, basically. So, why have I got a light going that way? Usually the lights will dictate there's something in that place, like something you might be missing. Like a little hidey hole, whatever. We're going to go over here because I've got a feeling that people are hitting my my door or they're getting inside, so I'm going to close that door. Don't really want them coming in. Oh, too late. I think he's getting in through the car. Might die here, that's alright. Might be able to kill me. So I'm bleeding out. We'll bleed out here. Right next to this. Let's go get these guys knocking on the door. Go away. So they're going to be a little bit more vicious this time of the night until 4 in the morning. I've set it so 4 o'clock is when the sun comes up. So as the sun comes up, did I kill it? I must have already killed him. So as the sun comes up, they'll start walking again. They're just normal zombies after that. Well, when I say normal, it's not really normal, but not on steroids, not running like crazy at each other and able to knock things down real fast. So looks like we've got someone at the back door here, I think. Might just repair that. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, well, it's not going to be another hatch that I have to put down. We'll let him get through and we'll pop a hatch there. Although, I wonder if I put a hatch now. Put a hatch in there? No, I can't because there's a... Oh, no, I can. So when he's finished getting through there, I'm going to try and get through this hatch. And we'll be able to pop him on the head. Come on. See, he's got red eyes. It's still night time. He's actually got rabies. There you go, you're out the way. So that was bound to happen anyway because there's just a door there. So I will be upgrading that to probably a block there. I'll probably just block that out. Just have everyone trying to channel through the front. So I'll probably block off most of the doors. Maybe not one of the back doors, so I've at least got a way of getting out instead of straight through the front. So, and I think that would be a good thing. Good idea. So I think what we've done so far now is we've pretty much gotten through every part of the rooms, which is what we want. And we're probably at the point now where once the daytime comes along, we'll be able to go out and do some more adventuring, get around and find out what's going on, get some more loot, move forward with our weapons and such. Speaking of which, we will wear our armor instead of having nothing. Still like to know what that torch is there for. It's almost like I've got... I think it was just for this door, I reckon. Oh, that's it. Might be that, actually. It's a little hidey hole there. All nice, more extra metal. Always nice. I think we've... Oh, no, we haven't looked in there. We've been through pretty much everything else, I think. That's not working, so we'll probably take that apart in the next episode. I'm going to put the fireplace and the stove, everything in the right place, I think, as well. But anyway, I think that'll do for now. We'll go back around to this area here, and we'll... what have we got going on over here? Someone jumping around? Oh, it's a chicken. I might just kill that chicken. Because we could do with the meat. Did I make a bone knife in the end? I don't think I did I? Bone. No, I didn't make one. We sure as hell need it. Alright, there we go. And we'll bone this chicken. Which will give us lots of feathers and quite a bit of meat and cook up. Alright, as I was saying, that's enough for today. We'll come back to this in the next episode. Thanks for coming along. Your support is fantastic. And if you want to put some comments in below, please do so. Give us an idea of what we might be doing that could make this game a little bit more streamlined. I think I'm doing pretty good there. Your support is obviously very welcome. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you in the next episode.